Wow, hello YouTube. It's been a long time since I've made a video, so I thought I'd do a quick update on my solar system. So before it was a 12 volt system, this is now a 24 volt system. I still have 8 batteries down there, linked up in 4 blocks of 2 to make 24 volts. I have another shelf there eventually that will have batteries on it too. So my system's pretty much exactly the same as it was before, it's just 24 volts now. But I have now got an extension, which is the 24 volt part, which I haven't finished doing, or finishing off what I'm doing with it yet. But I'll talk to that about in a minute. So back to this then. So yep, solar still comes in the same place. I've got these 2 plugs up here now, which are now surge protected. They weren't surge protected before. This one here goes off to the kitchen. This one here goes under the stairs. So in the kitchen there's a socket where I run cameras for my alarm system, and also a charging point. Under the stairs is all charging points. Over here this one goes off to my living room, where I power my TV and all of my games consoles and my router for the internet. It also goes upstairs now into my bedroom, where I have solar, so my bedside lights and all of my charging is done from the solar. Oh, I also have a light in my wardrobe that runs off the solar too. And then this one, that still goes off into my office and just powers my laptops. So there's my 24 volt inverter, 2000 watts. It can go up to 4000 if it needs to, but that's just for a short time for to start things. I've got another socket here. I can't remember if that was in the last video I made. So you can see here my voltage on my batteries right now is 25.3. I think before I had my control unit here for my charger. That's now under the stairs, so I can access it from within the house. I don't have to keep coming into the garage. At the moment I'm charging one of my batteries for my drills. I also have a good soldering station now. And I'm also charging my head torch, which is pretty cool. So over here, yep, the wattage right now. So on the right, this is for these 2 plugs. So my office and the living room is pulling in only 10 watts. And this one is for this plug and these 2 plugs. Oh, I've also, from the kitchen one, the one on the left, sorry to get sidetracked, goes to here. It also comes over here to this plug, which powers my some of my stuff in my garage. So yeah, so I'm running at 90 watts right now, which is mainly this, charging the battery. So over here I now have my 24 volt set up. So I have an outside light out the front for my garage, so I can turn that on and off with this switch. It's also on a timer. It comes on at certain times at certain days to help me, like when I'm putting the wheelie bins out and stuff like that. But yeah, I can override that with this switch. I'm also running some 24 volt lights in my garage, which has a switch here. So if I turn that on, there, so I now have 2 24 volt lights running off the solar in the garage. I can turn the garage lights off. There we go. That's it at the moment. I'm going to get another 4 lights to go around my garage. So yeah, so far so good. My solar is working really well. It's saved so much money. Oh, yeah, it looks cool in the dark. Yeah, it saved so much money so far. I mean, my living room, most evenings the kids are playing on the PlayStation and the TV's on, and it's running at like altogether it runs at about 400 watts, and that if you add that up every day, that's quite a lot of money. So yeah, it's saving a lot there. Everything in the house that needs charging is done off the solar. All phones, tablets, hoovers, batteries, anything that needs charging is all done off the solar. Our power banks, we all now have power banks for our phones. Bluetooth speakers, anything and everything that needs charging is done from the solar. It just saves so much money. Most of my garage now is completely run off solar. I've even put solar into one of my kids' rooms, so he has solar and he can charge all of his devices in his room off the solar. You know, it's saving so much money. It's unreal. I'm averaging about well, let's have a look on this one, which is the main one. There we go. So in 6 days I've used 5 kilowatts. That's just on that one. And in 6 days 1.5, so we're looking at 7.5 kilowatts in 6 days. So a kilowatt, just over a kilowatt a day, and it's all off the solar, and it's free. Can't moan at that, right? So yeah, there we go. Just another quick video, a bit of an update. I've got more coming soon, especially on this, which is my electric motorbike. Bit more about that later. Cool. Yep, thanks YouTube. See you again soon.